very story. We are learning that the Prime Minister's, the PMO team has now reached Uttarkashi tunnel site to review the entire rescue operations. Remember, the rescue ops have now entered day 7 of the entire operation. There have been roadblocks where, as we informed you earlier, there were cracks seen in those pipes, and now that is why the PMO team, as we are learning, has arrived at the site of that tunnel rescue operations. For more details, let's quickly go across to Anshul, who's been tracking this story from day one. Anshul, take us through the latest. What are you learning as far as the PMO team that has arrived, and is there now greater pressure on the entire team to sort of expedite this entire operation? Because remember, we're also learning of reports that those trapped workers are facing nausea and not feeling too well. They've been trapped for nearly 7 days.
So yes, the people who are deployed on this spot, the rescuers who are deployed on this spot, are claiming that each and every person who is inside the tunnel is safe. Food is being supplied to them. But remember, over the last 7 days, no solid food has been given to them. In fact, they have only been provided with dry fruits and some biscuits that were able to get through the air pipe that has been put in place. Now, that pipe also got damaged yesterday, what has been confirmed to us. But yes, that was yet again restored at approximately 3 a.m. And post that, the entire operation has come to an absolute halt. Now a team from the Prime Minister's office has finally reached over here, and as soon as the team reached over here, I'll just move out of the frame and try and show you. The new American auger machine has also reached over here. Remember, this was the same machine that was already working inside for at least 14 hours, and in that 14 hours they were able to dig through 22 meters of tunnel. But that machine had technical snags, that machine had fatigue, and that is the reason why the rescue operations were halted. And as soon as the operations started, yet again fresh cracks came in. There was a loud noise that happened inside, and post that, the entire operation has come to an absolute halt. But yes, the only good news is that the pipe through which air and food was being supplied, that has been restored, and communication has yet again been established with all the workers who are stranded inside. Now, this new machine that has been brought in, it is expected that it will start working in the next 5 to 6 hours, because yes, a fresh platform needs to be made. That will take another 5 to 6 hours, and also the assembly of this machine is going to take another 4 hours. So yes, the next few hours are very critical, and as you mentioned, that's finally a team from the Prime Minister's office has come over here, and also the managing director of NHIDCL will also be arriving over here. And now finally, after 7 straight days, we can expect that a chain of command would be formed over here, because over the last 7 days there has been absolutely zero to very little coordination between all the agencies that are working here. The NHIDCL has taken the lead and is trying to make sure that the entire rescue operation is done by them. But yes, the state government had also sent experts over here.
Right.
Those experts,
and when you talk about those experts, Anshul, important to also highlight how the government of India has also reached out to teams for their expertise, whether it is Thailand or even Norway, because remember, it is the terrain of Uttarkashi which is making this entire operation extremely difficult and complex. So is there any news that you're learning on that front as far as Thai cave rescue team was concerned? Because remember, they also managed quite a feat when they did manage to rescue those soccer team boys.
So yes, but the terrain was absolutely very different from what the terrain is out here in Uttarkashi, because remember, these are the Himalayas, are the youngest mountains over here. True. And the kind of debris that is inside, that debris is actually very loose. There are very small amount of boulders or heavy rocks that are present inside. If I could just show you an example of the kind of debris, this is the kind of debris that we can expect that is inside the tunnel. This is actually in the form of talcum powder, and hence no machine across the world has been built to actually drill through something that is loose, because drilling is a process that happens through concrete structures, through structures that are very tough. And hence this machine that has been brought in, the American auger machine that has been brought in, it failed the last time around, because it is very difficult to actually drill through this loose structure at this point in time. And that is the reason why we are seeing that the challenges with every passing minute is increasing for the team. Also, the rescuers have been able to dig at least 22 meters, but yes, the main issues are going to come in the last 20 to 30 meters, because it is at that location where heavy machineries have been stuck inside the debris. Right. So yes, it is going to be a very, very long haul for the rescuers to get anywhere close to the people out here. Also, another plans are being developed because we have seen that over the last 6 days, at least 4 plans that were made by the rescuers have fallen flat on their face. A new plan is also being worked on where, if I could just show you in the mountains over here, approximately 200 meters away from here, a spot has been identified from where this entire tunneling operation could take place and people could be evacuated out. But yes, the only drawback in that is that once that tunneling is done from here, this entire tunnel that has been built for the all-weather road, this will not be safe for people to travel in the future as well, and hence this entire tunnel would be of no use. So that is the decision that needs to be made by the higher ups, by the government, as to what is more important. Is this tunnel more important, or the lives of 40 people more important? So when will that happen, if at all that will happen? These are some of the big questions that still remains to be answered.
But the
yes, the manner in which
focus remains on the rescue operations for those 40 trapped workers. And remember, trying to steer clear of all the kind of roadblocks that we've seen in the last 24 hours, which perhaps are only putting the entire time frame much behind as far as these rescue operations are concerned. But many thanks to you, Anshul. We'll keep coming back to you for an early update on the Uttarkashi tunnel collapse story. CNN News 18 has been tracking that story for all of you from day one. And with that,